stuck? Is it just leaking out the bottom?
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, it's hot enough to leak out the bottom.
Oh, there it goes.
Gonna go. Oh!
Our greetings. I am Lord FreakZilla, and this is Gothic Sagas. Here we explore deep into the shadows of reality, where the strange, the creepy, and the tragic collide. So hit that subscribe button, and together, let's venture into the darkness, where shadows dance and secrets lurk.
Go away! No! No! Okay. This is when I die.
This is footage from October of 2022, uploaded by YouTuber Kyle Burgess to his channel Cougar Kyle. He titled it simply Cougar Encounter in Utah. On that morning, Kyle was jogging along a mountain trail near Provo when he spotted what he thought was a bobcat cub. Curious, he pulled out his phone to record, but within seconds, the truth became clear. It wasn't a bobcat, it was a cougar cub, and where there are cubs, the mother is never far behind. Moments later, she emerged from the brush, and suddenly, Kyle wasn't just filming, he was being hunted.
Oh, 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 no! Get the away! Get the away! Holy go! 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 No! No! Go away! Go away! Please go away! Holy holy oh. You're a good little kitty cat. Oh. Holy. What's up, dude? Oh. Holy shit. Nice and slow. Come on. Ah! Go get your babies. I'm not coming back down, I promise.
The cougar stalked him with relentless precision, shouting his every backward step. Kyle shouted, clapped, cursed, anything to make himself look bigger, more dangerous than he felt. But the predator never broke focus. Her yellow eyes locked onto him, her movements measured, waiting for a mistake. At one point, Kyle glanced away for only a second, and that was enough. The cougar lunged, claws scraping the dirt, closing the distance until she was nearly on top of him. His frantic voice trembled against the silence of the trail, every second stretching into eternity.
You're a scary kitty cat. Holy no, go away! Go away! No! No! You, dude! Okay. This is when I die. No! Get the away, stupid kitty cat. Holy, come on, dude. I don't feel like dying today. Ah, go get your babies. Go away. No, you face, dude. Trying to attack me, your eyes are looking away from you. Dude, this is scary. My heart is racing. Go get your babies, go away. Oh. Damn. I just wanted to go on a run. You're not getting me, dude. I'm ready to go down. Yeah, get the away from me. Face. Oh, damn it.
The encounter dragged on for 6 excruciating minutes. 6 minutes where death walked only a few feet away. Finally, in one desperate act, Kyle hurled a rock in her direction. The cougar hesitated, then turned back toward the mountains, vanishing into the trees. Kyle survived, but the footage remains a chilling reminder of just how thin the line is between curiosity and catastrophe. In February of 2018, YouTuber Greg Harris uploaded a disturbing video titled "Almost Got Decapitated by a Wire Booby Trap on an ATV Trail" to his channel, Greg Harris Florida. His channel typically features footage of his outdoor adventures across North America, but this ride turned out to be far more dangerous than he ever expected. Wearing a GoPro, Greg recorded himself riding on an ATV along an off-road trail. At first, it was just a normal day, dirt, trees, and the sound of the engine. But as he ventured deeper into the woods, his ride came to a sudden and terrifying stop. Upon replaying the footage, it becomes clear what had happened. Someone had strung a metal wire tightly between two trees. The wire caught directly on Greg's helmet, snapping tight beneath his chin before breaking. Greg later explained in the video's description how incredibly lucky he was. The wire had lined up exactly with his helmet, slowing his momentum. If he had been riding even slightly faster, or if the wire had been set a few inches lower, he could have been seriously injured or even killed. Disturbingly, these kinds of booby traps aren't unheard of within the ATV and dirt bike community. Sometimes frustrated property owners set them up to keep riders off their land. Other times, individuals simply want to lash out at the noise. Whatever the reason, it's an act of reckless violence that can easily turn deadly. Thankfully, Greg walked away with only minor injuries, but the terrifying reality is clear. A hidden wire like this can turn a simple ride through the woods into a life or death encounter.
Someone's outside the back. 2:30. Someone just tried the door.
In February of 2024, YouTuber Brendan Explores uploaded a video titled "Scary Attack While Van Camping" to his channel. His content usually showcases stealth camping trips across the UK, where he documents the beauty of the outdoors and the freedom of van life. But on this particular night, his adventure took a dark turn. Brendan began the video camping near Jaywick Sands Beach, but the area was loud and unsettling, with cars and bikes racing nearby. Feeling uneasy, he decided to relocate, driving about 30 minutes to a quiet forest, where the calm surroundings finally seemed safe. By 10 p.m., he had eaten dinner and settled in for the night, but around 2:30 a.m., that peace was shattered.
Nice and quiet here. Not even a sound of a distant car. Just how I like it. It's absolutely dead quiet. I'll see you in the morning. I think someone's outside the back. 2:30. Someone just tried the door. Hey! Right, whoever the that was has now gone.
Moments later, the sound of shattering glass jolted Brendan. His passenger side window had been smashed. Someone was trying to break in. Brendan immediately shouted, startling the intruder, who quickly fled into the night before he could be confronted. Realizing the danger, Brendan didn't hesitate. He started his van and drove 3 hours straight back home. The next morning, he updated his viewers, explaining that the intruder may have spotted his fridge through the window and tried to steal it, or possibly even the entire van. Fortunately, Brendan was unharmed, but he admitted this was the most terrifying experience he had ever had in all his years of camping. Still, he made it clear that the incident wouldn't stop him from continuing his adventures.
So when he continued to not leave and was trying to go to every door of the van, I quickly got around the corner, called the cops, and then from there I drove. Yeah, I'm a little bit shaken up right now.
This right here is a YouTuber named Sarah Dongo, who in September of 2021 uploaded a video titled Scariest Night Inside a Van. Her channel usually highlights the beauty of nature and her peaceful outdoor explorations across the United States. But on this night, the tone was very different. Sarah had just returned from a 2-day camping trip in the forest and was on her way to Asheville, North Carolina. After exploring the city for the day, she decided to spend the night in the parking lot of a restaurant. As the restaurant closed and the parking lot emptied, Sarah was left completely alone. While preparing dinner inside her van, she suddenly heard a knock on the outside.
Know her, please leave me be.
Fuck your camera, man. You're not having to...
I'm safe right now, but I just had my first knock on the door. That was not the cops. I was in the middle of cooking dinner, so I had my cooktop out, you know, propane hose attached and everything. And then he's just bangs on my side door right here. I first turn off all the lights, turn all the sounds off so I can hear what's going on in case it is the cops and I need to like talk to them. It wasn't, and then he banged on this door right here, the double doors, and that's when I got really nervous. So when he continued to not leave and was trying to go to every door of the van, I quickly unhooked my propane. So I got around the corner, called the cops, and then from there I drove. Yeah, I'm a little bit shaken up right now.
The man was relentless. According to Sarah, he had knocked on her window earlier, insisting that she get out of the vehicle. He claimed she was a woman he had been dating at the restaurant, someone who had broken his heart. When Sarah denied being that person, he told her he had seen her van parked there many times and demanded she step outside to prove she wasn't her. Thankfully, Sarah trusted her instincts. Instead of opening the door, she left the parking lot and found a safer place to spend the night.
Well, I am living every solo camper's nightmare right now. There appears to be an animal of some kind pacing around my tent. It's the middle of the night.
In May of 2018, a YouTuber named John uploaded a video to his channel Lost Lakes called Maintaining Sanity with an Animal Outside the Tent. Normally, John's trips into the Canadian wilderness were calm, instructional, and full of scenic beauty. But this one turned into something else entirely. That night, deep in Ontario, an area known as the Black Bear capital of the world, John was jolted awake at 3:30 a.m. by the sound of footsteps outside his tent. Something was circling him in the dark.
Well, I am living every solo camper's nightmare right now. There appears to be an animal of some kind pacing around my tent. It's the middle of the night. I woke up at 3 a.m. and just couldn't sleep. And then around 3:30, I started to hear this pacing sound. And 45 minutes later, it's still pacing around out there. So I'm gonna talk it out with the GoPro and maintain sanity, and maybe the talking will make it go away. I'm just off Highway 101 west of Chapleau, so this is some very remote country despite being right off the highway, and it's the black bear capital of the world, so I'm thinking that's a possibility.
Inside that thin nylon barrier, John tried to steady his nerves, speaking to his GoPro as if talking might somehow keep the thing outside at bay. But then the situation worsened. When he decided he should retreat to his car for safety, he realized his keys were missing. He searched frantically, but they were gone. And then, something brushed against the tent wall.
And my car is literally right outside there, but I can't find my car key for the life of me. I think I may have left it in the car. So while I'm tempted to hop out and get in the car, turn on my headlights, that's not an option right now because I'm an idiot and I can't find my key. And the pacing continues. It's all gravel here. This is so I can hear everything on the gravel. I can hear all the footsteps, but anyway, the talking isn't making it go away, but it hasn't made a move toward the tent yet, so I don't know. Maybe it's biding its time for an attack. I don't know. Something literally just touched my tent before I turned on the camera. But I'm not really appreciated right now. Second, there's no cell signal here. And third, I have to pee. It's really just comical.
The footsteps dragged on, circling, stopping, starting again. John admitted his fear outright, even as he showed the small arsenal he had packed: a hatchet, a can of bear spray, and an air horn. Against a 600-pound predator, though, these tools would amount to little more than defiance. Eventually, the pacing faded. The night grew still again. John managed to sleep, untouched, but never knowing what had stalked him in the dark. Was it truly a bear, waiting for him to step outside, or something else, keeping him trapped, savoring the sound of his panic through the thin walls of his tent? He never found out, but the footage makes one thing painfully clear. When the force decides to watch you, there is no wall thin enough to make you safe.
The more I think about it, the stranger it gets. But my gut were telling me, don't stay there.
In April of 2023, a YouTuber named Gaz uploaded a deeply unsettling video to his channel, Grizzly Gaz. Normally his content is wholesome, just him, his French bulldog Fendi, and the wild. He camped in all sorts of harsh conditions, and his videos carried the easy warmth of firelight and companionship. But this time, something was different. That evening, while setting up camp in the woods somewhere in the UK, Gaz was chopping wood, prepping dinner, and filming as usual. But then, without warning, a stranger stepped into the glow of his fire. Jeans, coat, eyes hollow. He asked for a light, then for food, just appearing out of the dark as if he had been there all along.
Right, we've got steaks on go now. Bit of ribeye. Pot boiling for some mash. And I've got a visitor. Creeped up behind me asking me if I had a light. I shit my pants. This is Martin anyway.
Hey.
I don't know him, but he's stopping for a steak, so
just some random crate wandering about.
You went round here in a poncho a couple of months ago, were you?
I don't think I was. I could have been. It's possible.
Right, gonna get these cooked up.
At first, Gaz tried to play it off, sharing food, keeping the mood casual, acting like nothing was wrong. But in the footage, the tension is obvious. The man who called himself Martin slurred his words and rambled about being homeless, about how drugs had ruined his life. His tone shifted between strangely friendly and eerily detached. Then came the moment that chilled Gaz the most. He turned his back for only a few seconds, just to split more wood for the fire. When he turned back around, Martin was gone. Not a word, not a sound, just vanished into the night, leaving behind the uneasy silence of the forest.
That lad, Martin, who creeped up behind me asking for a light after I fed him, he scurried straight off. I did ask Martin if he's been creeping about in these woods before, but thinking, is he going to come back? The more I think about it, the stranger it gets. I turned round to cut some firewood up, and when I turned back round, he'd gone. I just found that really strange. The fact that he just left has put the EBGBs up me. But I've left my trail camera down there. We'll go back in the morning. But my gut were telling me, don't stay there. So I packed up, thrown a load of water on fire. Now I'm making my way out.
Unease gnawed at him. His gut screamed not to stay, not to risk a return visit. So Gaz doused the fire, packed up, and hiked out into the dark, his dog close at heel. Before leaving though, he strapped a trail camera to a tree just to see if Martin would return once he was gone. When Gaz came back the next morning, the trail camera was missing, taken. Whether by Martin or someone else who had been watching that night, he never found out. The only thing certain is that Martin had appeared out of the trees once without a sound, and nothing stopped him from coming back.
Is that a badger? Hello?
This clip comes from Daniel O'Neill, uploaded in August of 2024 to his channel English Woodsman under the title Never Been So Scared When Camping. Daniel posts calm, matter-of-fact footage of his solo trips across the UK, gear checks, trails, the honest hush of the woods. On this trip, he filmed a routine hike, pointed out other campers' footprints and discarded trash, then set up his shelter and settled in. Everything looks ordinary, ordinary enough to be ordinary's own kind of comfort. Then the forest started to move. About 30 minutes into the video, while Daniel was showing off his kit, something tread behind him.
And rain camping is really good. Is that a badger? Hello?
He calls out, thinking perhaps another camper, but the sound dies the moment he stands. Silence. He searches the trees. He finds nothing. He sits. The sounds return louder, closer, like someone learning the contours of the night and walking right along them.
There's that noise again now. Hello? Hello? You got to better hear that. There's nobody here. And it sounds like someone's just walking around. I can handle it, won't. Can you wear it? It's like it's just there.
Daniel keeps talking to the camera, steadying himself by speaking into it, trying to turn the unknown into commentary. He jokes, he nerve laughs, he calls the sound out again and again, hoping for a human reply. Nothing. He could have left. Most would have left, but Daniel stayed. He ate, he tried to sleep, and the footsteps became a memory that would not let him be.
I'm actually breaking wind. I'm quite scared, people. I'm not going to pretend I'm not. If it's a human, they come up and laugh at me, scaring the hell out of me. But this is going to be a long night if I'm nervous like this and scared now. I need to know what this sound is. It's not like it was. It's like, and then it stops. I'm only talking to you guys because it sort of like helps me a little bit. I'm going to be honest. I can't stay here now. I want to be a wimp. I don't care if people will call me a wimp in the comments, but I can't stay here. I'm too unsettled. I'm nervous. I've done camping like this loads of times. I think I'm going to go find somewhere else to get this bivvy set up. But I'm leaving this spot like now.
The source of the footsteps was never found. Viewers wrote that Daniel did the only sane thing. He trusted a gut that knows when the dark is watching. Others suggested something stranger, someone following, keeping distant, someone playing a cruel game, or something older than pranksters using human cadence to toy with a lone camper. Whatever it was, it walks close enough to be a story and far enough to remain a question. And that, more than anything else, is what lingers. Not where the steps went, but the knowledge that something in the trees learned the pattern of a man's night and kept it to itself. In May of 2028, a video surfaced on YouTube from a channel known only as Big Q. At first glance, the footage seemed harmless, a group of teenagers camping in the woods, laughing around a fire trying to see what would happen if they placed a glass bottle in the flames. Their attention was fixed on the crackling blaze, the bottle hissing and glowing as the heat built inside. But as the camera rolled, it captured something else, something none of them noticed in that moment.
Is it loud? No, it's just big. That's what she said. Here, you put it in.
What if it falls? We're screwed.
Hey!
That's,
Start up right away.
it'll take not too long.
Is you putting it right in there in that corner?
Right in the center. See that?
Okay. Hey, hold on for a second. Put it in. Tell us all when you are.
Okay. You ready?
Is it gonna light the couch on fire?
No. It shoots up.
Okay, put it in. My phone's almost dead.
Okay. It's hot. Perfect though. Hopefully I didn't loosen it too much. It'll take a minute. It'll start. No! Don't you dare do that.
Suck, is it just leaking out the bottom?
Yeah.
Dang.
Damn, it's hot enough to leak out the bottom?
It's not leaking out the bottom, is it?
The top, probably.
It's going. Got the
Oh, it
sleeves?
hasn't even blown up yet, has it?
No. Come on, do it.
Hey, did any of you guys throw anything else in there? Oh, there it goes.
It's gonna go! Oh!
Yeah!
If you watch closely, just before the bottle erupts, a pale figure moves behind the trees at the edge of the firelight. Its shape is tall, human-like, but shrouded entirely in white, gliding through the shadows with unnatural silence. None of the teenagers reacted. They never even looked up. Their laughter masked the presence of something watching. It wasn't until later, when the footage was reviewed at home, that the figure was spotted. Some viewers claimed it was Bigfoot, caught on film at last, but Bigfoot is never described as white. What they recorded that night was something else entirely, something no one has been able to explain. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. And that wraps up this episode. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe so we can keep bringing you more creepy, bizarre, and haunting tales. Check out the links below to dive deeper. And if you have your own creepy encounter, tell us in the comments. We might feature it in a future video. Until next time, sleep tight.